Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
So yesterday we saw what are the basics of regular expressions, how we can build regular expressions, and today we will see like what are the different function in regular expression and the steps, like some of the steps remain for text processing, like handling emojis, contractions, all the things that we will see. So let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes. So yesterday we saw like RE library, that is regular expression. In that, what are the different special characters, meta characters, or quantizers are there for finding the patterns in any string or text pattern. So now we see there are different methods in this library. So yesterday we only saw one, like dot find all, right? So what this find all was doing, it was returning a list of all the matching patterns. So whatever the pattern we will give, it will match that pattern and it will return all the matched pattern as a list that we saw yesterday. So today also, even for example, if you want to saw, so this is something we have given, and if we do re dot find all, first we will import re. Here we will give pattern. Let's say we want to find this SD, and then we will give this string. So what it is returning? It is returning list containing all the matching pattern. If we have one more SD here, what will happen? It will return two SDs. So same like this method, there are few other methods also that we will see in brief, and then we will move on to our next topic. So other method is re.sub. So what this method it will do, like if you are aware about the Python, like in string we have replace method. What that replace method will do?
Replace with particular
And then
keyword.
replace.
Yes, it will replace this particular pattern with some other. So here also we can give. So for this substitute method, what we have to give first? First we will give the pattern, whatever the pattern we want, and then we will provide what we want to replace that with. For using this substitution, first we will like see the compile method is there, right? That compile method is useful. So re.compile, what this compile will do? Anyone has any idea? This compile method will return, yes,
Object.
If you want to extract same pattern from multiple strings, so in that case we are using compile function, compile
yes.
method.
If you want to use the same pattern in multiple cases, we will use this compile. It will return that pattern as an object, so that we can use that object multiple times. Right. If I want to use that pattern in to find one thing, and then also on another function or another place, if I want to use the same pattern to replace something, in that case, what I can do, I can use this compile method. So we will see one. So the same thing we will get this one. then we will define like whatever our pattern will be. So it will return object pattern. Now here, if we want to find something like what we want to find, let's say SD we want to find, right? Then we will give ESD. Only this we will give. So now this compile method, what it is, it has done here. This ESD, like whatever the pattern we were giving, it converted into object. So this object we can use with different method. So one other method is there, re.match. So what this re.match will do? Yes, it will match like occurrences. First occurrence only it will return, even if multiple occurrences will be there. So here we saw find all, we are getting many occurrences. But if we use instead of this one, if we use match, what will happen? So for that, this will also return object, and that object we have to like see using dot group we can do. Okay. So what we will do here, we will get different string. So it will match only if this one is at the beginning of string. What I was telling, it was search. So what this re.search will do?
It will search first position pattern.
Yes. Here if we give for this match also, we'll keep it as one differently. And here if we give ESD, it will only return the first one. So here also that sub method, now that sub method on this pattern we can use, like pattern dot sub. If we do any method, other method like match method, sub method, or search method, that we can use on this compiled pattern. So what we want to replace this with just empty string. Oh, okay. Okay, two arguments needed. One argument will be pattern dot and string we have to give. In which string we are replacing? In this string. All the occurrence of ST will be replaced with like empty string. If you want to replace that with SDS, we will do. So all the occurrences of SD will be replaced with DS. So these are the few methods in RE model. So here, what it will do, it will also return the object, and this search also will return the object, and sub, this one will return string. So their brief function we will see as we will go, we will see. So in text processing method, on second day we saw like some basic few text pre-processing methods, right? So now today we will see some other different methods. So one of the main challenges while working on NLP project is handling something called contractions. So what are contractions? Consider we have word like I am or we will or can't. So we are shortening this word, right? Using this apostrophe. So what is meaning of this one word? It means I am. Meaning of this we will. Meaning of this can not. So any other, like we can also use how are. So this one is used most extensively in writing, in any writing, in our textbook also, in using social media also. So in any type of data, you will find the contractions. So how they will affect our model? What do you think? From whatever you have learned, how they will affect these contractions?
In case of
It
sentiment
will be
analysis,
considered as a separate word in
Yes,
context.
yes, correct. So this one will be, this I am will be treated differently, and this I and am will be treated differently. But we know these two are the same. They don't have any difference. Or also sometime what might happen if we like use that word pump tokenizer or something. This can't might become this can't, like this. CAN and T will be get separately. So if the that word might be considered, I can't was the word, so it became I can and this T. So because since that T has no like special meaning, when we try to convert into vectorize, the meaning of this sentence will be completely changed, right? So that also we don't want. So we have to handle this contraction. So how we can like handle? Any ideas?
Using
Simply,
construction library.
yes, using library. So what we can do, we can simply map. If we are finding I am like this contracted, we can expand it to I am. If in our text content we will expand it to we will, right? For can't, we will expand it to cannot. So basic thing we can do, we can expand. So for that one library is there, contractions. This library will do the same thing, like they will have a dictionary of all the contractions in this language, English language, and what they will do, they will simply match. If it is I am, and they will then convert it into I am. We will reconvert into we will, like this. So first we will install that library. So library is installed. So now we will get few sentences that will contain text equal to first one will get I am good. How are you? Or again, what we can do, I can't. Again, I have bin something with contraction, these words we have. So for expand contraction, what we will do, we have some methods in this library. That methods we will be using here. So in this contraction library, we'll work on only single words like only this or only good. Like whole text string we cannot pass. So first we will see how it is like working correctly. So for that we will first import that library. And it has one method, contraction dot yes fix. Okay. So in this string, if we give I am, so it converted into I and am differently. If I give this how are, if I give can't, it is converted into cannot, right? If I give I have, it will be converted into I have. So we don't have individual words right here. We have string of text. So how we will like handle this? If you want to give one by each one word, and then we want to convert it into like in expanded form, how we will do? How will we tackle this problem? Any ideas?
We can make token white space or the word token.
Yes, based on white spaces, we will split this string, and then we will see one by one. If it is a contraction, then we will fix this. So again, we will see what will happen if I give, if no contraction are there in this good. So it is returning as it is. So it is not changing. So what we can do, we can give each word, right? And whatever the result it is returning, that we can again convert it into. So first what we will do, we will convert into text dot split. Can we use this? Sorry. Now on the base of white spaces, this string is splitted. Now what we want to do, we want to iterate over this list and then give each word to this contraction so that it will fix. So how we can iterate? Can we use for loop? For word in text dot split. And then we will simply give this one. First we will just print and we will see how result is coming, and here we will replace it with word. So now our sentence, whatever the sentence is, like it is coming correctly. Now what we have to do, we have to again convert back this into string. So how we can convert this back into string?
Join.
Yes, but it is not a list for doing join. Join only works on list, right? Can we convert one list before?
Append in list.
Yes, we will convert one list, and then whatever the this one we are getting, what we will do, word list dot will this work? and then we'll give join on this one. Yes. Now all the contraction from our original sentence is removed. So this one we can store anywhere, or we can like make function out of this. So this contraction is clear.
Yes.
So yeah, one simple problem with this one, if I try to consider this sentence I have, I am doing that. So in normally, what does it mean? Like if we remove contraction, what will be its meaning? I am not doing that, correct? But what will happen? We will see. So this same thing we will use here. And also we will join this. So it should have converted into I am not doing that. But how it is converting? I are not doing that. Why? Anyone has any idea? Because this ent can be used multiple ways. Like if we use in this like I ent, this mean I am not, right? I am not. If we said he ain't, what it means? It means he is not. Or if we use we ain't something, what it means? We are not, right? So first we saw what it is doing. It is simply mapping. So in dictionary, can we map one key to multiple values? No, right? So by default, ain't it is mapping to are not only. So if we give he ain't or I ain't, so in that case it might fail. So this case you might, if it is like it is affecting your model or your performance, then you can handle this differently. Yes, any questions on this contraction?
Sir, is there any method to identify all contractions in our corpus?
Like without handling, like without changing this.
No, like here we are doing it manually. Let's say if, in a corpus where we have lots of data, how we are going to, is there any method to identify?
So here we are not doing anything manually. We are just giving it to this function. We will convert this into one function. And if we give it to function, that function will return. Wait, we will create this as a function. Here we will pass our text string and we will simply return this. Now we are not doing anything manually. Previously also, everything will be identify this model will identify this contraction and it will automatically convert. We will simply get what is like expanded form. So if we give this text here, like we don't care like this int is there or can't is there. We will simply pass our text to this function. It will automatically convert. So you have any reviews. So if you pass this review to each this one, it will automatically convert. We don't have to identify. Yes, any other questions? If not, then we'll move to next topic, that is spelling correction. So like typos are more common. Like if you are typing any chat, if you are talking with a customer care chatbot, anything, if you are doing Google, you will mistype something. There are many chances, right? So consider you built one chatbot. So for that chatbot, if you get some typing mistake from customer that using, that chatbot might not able to completely understand, right, what he is meaning, if that spelling is not present in our vocabulary. So for that, before processing that text, first we have to make all the spelling correct. So for that, how we can make? Yes, any ideas? There are few libraries in Python that will do, but before moving on to library, we will see something like most of libraries use this basic algorithm, like different versions of this algorithm. What that algorithm is, we will see. So first you have to know what edit distance is. Yes, anyone is aware what edit distance is? If you don't know edit distance, anyone used blue score as a evaluation metric?
No.
No.
Okay.
It is basically used for that language translation.
Yes, like language translation and
Yeah.
other also, like for other tasks it will be used. We will see that in detail, but this one, that blue score, will be using like the same concept, like same basics. So what this edit distance mean? How many edits are required to transform one string into another? How many edits required to transform
String matching.
yes one string to another? So what do I mean by that? So consider you have one string truck, but you want to convert that truck into truck. How many changes you have to make? Only one, right? You just have to add one yes here. So this is like one edit operation. So what are the edit operation like that are supported here? First one is insertion. In this case we saw. Then second one is substitution. And then we have deletion. So this was case of insertion, right? If you want to convert truck into struck, how we converted? We simply added one yes here, or we can say we inserted yes, right? Inserted yes. Okay. Then second operation, consider we have truck again, and we want to convert it into track. How we will convert? Yes, we simply like substituted this U with A. So this is sub E substitute U and last operation is deletion. For deletion, our example is if we have truck and you want to convert this truck into just truck. How will we convert? We will simply remove this T. So what we are doing here, delete T. So these three operations are clear. Insertion, substitution, and deletion. So how edit distance is calculated, how many insertion we have to do, how many substitution we have to do, and how many characters delete we have to do to convert one string into another. Blue score will also work on the similar manner, but some minor differences we will see in that time. So this one is clear. So what is called, if you want to convert only one replacement, any one operation you have to do for convert one string to another, then it is called one edit distance. If you are doing two operations, then that is called two edit distance. So consider you have this one TEH with only one of these operation. What are the different string we can make out of this TEH? With insertion, substitution, or any deletion. Can we make 10? What we did, we just like this change this one, right? T and E position. Then we have T we can make. No, T we cannot make. Or the we can make. These are like this, it is happening. Okay. So what are the all the spell checking algorithms are there? They are simply trying to do what is minimum number of these operations we have to do. So what they will do, they will have one dictionary of correct spelling. All the words will be there. If they got any misspelled word, if they got any word that not present in dictionary, so what they will consider? They will consider it as a misspelled word, and they will try to do whatever the word is at a minimum edit distance from that misspelled word. Is that clear? So here they will have one dictionary. In that dictionary, what they will have? They will have correct spelling. So if any words comes, first they will check if that word is present in this dictionary or not. If that word is not present, that means the spelling of this word is not correct. We have to, that word is misspelled. So how will we try to correct the spelling? So we will try to do like edit distances here. Different edit distances we are doing, like different operation, insertion, substitution, and deletion. So with less amount of substitution or all these operation, which is more closer, that it will be given or changed. Is that clear?
But sir, here multiple, like suppose distance is 1, some can work for one insertion or one substitution. Then which one it will select at the end?
Yes, they will get multiple words as a candidate words. Like consider for one misspell, multiple candidates will come. and they will have some another algorithm to match, like in these cases, which one is correctly matching. So that candidate words also we will see how that candidate's words are coming.
Okay.
So this is like basic. Based on that, there are different variation of this, like how to minimize this ED distance or for searching with less time, and also how to actually get the word from all the list of candidate words. Based on that, there are different of algorithms. So two libraries we will see. One is PySpell Checker and another is TextBlob. So first we will install PySpell Checker. So now we will import. Import spell checker. Okay. So first we will create the object of this one. Now for that we will have spell dot correction. Correction. Yes. If I give something spelling, so here this spelling it has converted into correct spelling. So if you want to see the candidate words for that, in this library we have one method, candidates. CANDDATES. Okay. So sealing, spelling, spewing, and spelling. These are different candidate words, but out of this candidate, it has chosen this spelling. So any other also we can try, like for correction. What we can say, check or something we will give. Chasing, it has converted. If we also give here C, then in checking it has converted. So this operation is clear how we will do this spelling mistakes. And again, same thing from above we created one function. Like that function we can create, and whatever the text that coming, that we can pass to this spell checker. So that function also we will build here. So consider we have one text, in that we will have correct my, we have given this one, correct my spelling. Okay. So first what we were doing, we were splitting, right? Wait, this is not needed. So correct my spelling, it has come, and then we were iterating over this one. And we will give this one. So we have to print to actually see. So now it is coming correctly, and again we will create one list and then corrected word list, and we can simply here and here at the end we will join. So correct my spelling, it was now corrected, and this one we can simply convert into one function. Here, help spell correction, and here we can pass our text or string, anything. We'll give text. And here we can return this. If we give any string to this function, what will happen? It will be checking. But this one, like we have to, here what we are doing, we are converting into like splitting, and then each word by word we are converting. But another library we have text block. In that library, we don't have to do anything. We will just pass whole string, and whatever the words are misspelled, it will automatically convert. So using that library, we will see. So the same text we will use here, this one. We will import from text block. Before for using this library, we have to give this text, whole text. We have to convert this string into this text block object, and then we will use that. So how we will convert? We will say obj equal to text block, and here we will give this string. So what it will happen? It will convert this string into object. So whatever here we are processing differently, like we are splitting and then giving each word, then appending into dictionary, and then again joining. So all the things will be handled by this object, text block object. And now once we converted, we simply has to give object dot correct. So correct my spelling, it has written correctly, right? So any library you can use, that spell checking or this one, both are good. Any question in spell checking? If no, then we'll move on to our next, this one, emoji handling. So
सर लॅविस्टियन डिस्टन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी
yes,
जर लॅविस्टियन डिस्टन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करता राहिलं तर काय करावं त्याला?
each word मला lowest and distance calculate करायची का?
येस.
Yes, that I'm not able to recall right now, but this one, like whatever the spell checking libraries we are using, that are doing the same, like edit distance is there. That is called a Levestin edit distance.
Okay.
Yeah. So these emojis we have. So what we want to do, either we want to remove these emojis or we want to replace these emojis with some word. So here for removing, I have got one function. This reference also I will give. So from this GitHub repo, I found this function. How this function is working, that I will give. It has defined one function and we are passing it. It has a one string, and then it is converting like emoji pattern using recompile. So recompile, it will convert into like pattern object it is creating. So, but what are these things? Anyone knows? What are these values?
Unicode.
Unicode values.
Yes, Unicode values. So first day we saw like what are decimal and what are binary values. So other one is there, that is hexadecimal. So what we saw in decimal, we had base 10. In binary, what base we had? Yes,
2. Just 2.
yes, base 10. Here we have base 2. In hexadecimal, we will have base,
16.
yes, base 16 we will have. So these are hexadecimal values. And also we saw raw string. We were giving R value. Remember yesterday? So this is, yeah, this is the same thing, but that raw string, how it was treating literally any character, escape character or anything, it was treating literally. But this U string is there today. That is called Unicode string. What it will do, it will treat as a Unicode. So we saw how they are convert. First day we saw how they are converting into ASCII, right? You remember? With ASCII, same other method is there, like same other encoding method is there, Unicode. So in that Unicode, at this value, like we saw A character, we are storing as a number 65. B character, we are storing as number 66. You remember or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, same thing. What it is doing at this number, it is storing some symbols and all the things. So that pattern we have defined here. So if you want to see, anyone knows what odd function will do and what CHR, what this function will do?
ASCII.
Yes.
Character.
Which one will give ASCII value? Odd function, what it will give?
Order.
It will
You
convert
ASCII value.
ASCII character to the ASCII value.
So if I give A here, what it will give?
It will give number 65.
ASCII number.
It will give as A, yes, C, okay, some ASCII value from character. And what this CR will do? Yes, what it will do?
It will convert ASCII to character.
If I give
ASCII digit to character.
number 65, it is converted into A. So it will convert character to ASCII. So if we want to see what we want to see, like at this location, what emoji is there? So first what we will do, we will give it to odd, so that based on that we will get ASCII number, like not ASCII number but Unicode number, like in digit number, and so that we can pass that number here. Now what will happen? So at this location what emoji is there we will get to know. Also from here to here one range is there, right? Here we are giving range. So first one is this, and second value will be, this is the range. In that range, if you give any value, what it will give? Transport and map symbols you will get. So if you want to see at 5, there will be different emojis. So what we are doing, we are giving this pattern. That pattern we want to, and then what we are doing? Sub. We are doing sub. Remember this function compile and sub, and we are substituting that with empty string here, and that string we will give. And one more thing is here, that is flags. So in this compile method we can give flags, like if you want to ignore all the cases, so I flag we can give. So here we are treating as Unicode, so Unicode flag we have given. Like, do you understand this, how this function is working? So here what happened? All the, like this symbol is removed. Again, if you give some other symbol from here.
Sir, please give that function in chat box.
Yeah, this whole notebook I will share with you, no problem. Okay, or right now you want to run this function?
Yes.
Okay, wait. It is not coming completely, I think. Okay, from there, Unico something it has come, right? See. Yeah, you just combine these two, because of the character limit, whole function was not coming. So in 2 steps I have sent. So, but what this function is doing, it is removing, right? But what happens sometime, some important information that might give, like if someone says Python is, if they give this one. So if we remove this emoji, so we don't understand what is the actual meaning. What they only we will remain with Python is, right? So if we try to remove this also, and this function if we run, we'll only get Python is. So it has any meaning? It won't have any meaning, right? So what we want, we only don't want to remove that. Sometime we also want to convert that into words, so that we can understand what that completely meaning. So I will give it here. Yeah. So now what we'll see, we will see converting emojis into word. Emojis into word. So how we can convert? Anyone has idea?
while using emoji library.
Yes, correct. So in Python, we have library emoji. This emoji library has two main methods for like for working with emojis. So first we will import emoji, and so two main methods it has. First one is emoji dot emojize. Emojize, and second one emoji dot demojize. Yeah, demojize. So what this function will do, from name only we can say what this method will do. From
Creating emoji and
text to emoji, and this one what it will do, from emoji to text. Emoji to text. So these two function we can use. But while using this emoji, you have to use like wait. While using, you have to give that in particular format. So what format is there? For that we will see. Yes. So here we have one string. So we want to emojize like this only. So how we can do? So first we will write whatever we had, that is Python is. And to get emoji in emojize function, first we have to give two colons, and inside that colon we have to write the name of this emoji. So what we want to give? We want to give red heart. Now it is converted into emoji. So we will also see what will happen. First thing, consider if you don't give this colon, will it convert or not? Right? It won't convert because it don't know this format. This one we want to convert it to an emoji. It will treat this as simply as a string. Or in other cases, what will happen if you give the wrong name also, like if you remove this one, in that case also it won't work. So you have to give that proper name of that emoji inside two colons. This one understood? Also we can do give like this. Here if we give snake emoji, it will go. And now we'll see how de-emojis will work. So it is also the same. We don't have to do anything. We will just simply will give de-emojis and this one. This one we had our text. Emoji dot demojize. Wait. So it has converted into text. So if we have data that contain multiple emojis, then we can use this emoji library. Any questions in like converting this emoji into words and word to emojis? If no question, then yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
While making sentiment analysis, if such a kind of the emojis I will be getting, then is there any technique to convert these? Like suppose the red heart, and that means it's a very good one. You can say it's a positive one. So how we going to assume that?
Oh, okay. So consider you have one review, like this is a good product. How you will know this is positive review or negative review? So while training our model, we will give label, right? This is a good product. For that, we will give like positive label. So while learning, while training is happening, what our model will do, what these words like good word and other words will associate with as a positive sentiment. So there also Python is red hat we give and will label as a positive. So what we will do, it will associate this red heart with positive emotions. If you give some angry emoji or something, so that will be labeled as negative emotions. So while training model will map that with negative review.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So simply we will convert this into text, and however we handle text like good, bad, other text, how we handle, same way we will handle this also. So next one is removing URLs. So we will get two URLs. This is one, like we'll give URL1 equal to use this notebook. Something like this we have, and this URL we have. Also we'll get few other URLs. Google.com. Here some search we did. So this one will give as URL2. So some Google URL I have given. This is Google. So what we want to do, we want to remove all these URLs. So because URL don't mean anything, because all the data is present inside that URL. But while doing any NLP task, we are not going inside and we are seeing. We are just using this text. So there is no meaning in keeping URLs. Right. So how we will remove? So simply we can use any patterns or anything, but now we have to use some regis pattern, right, to remove. So how we will handle this? How we will write regex pattern? So we'll write one pattern. Okay. So tell me pattern. What pattern will be there? Yes. First we want HTTPS. Now we got that. So now next what we want? Yes. Sometime what happens? HTTP will come or yes might not come, right? But okay, we will just handle all the standard URLs right now. So now what we will do? Next step.
Colon.
Yes, colon we want. Now sometime www will come, sometime it won't come. Now for that, how we will handle?
Quantifiers.
We can give that in as an optional parameter.
Yes, how we will give?
That brackets braces.
Okay, these braces or these braces?
Yes, that particular.
Curly braces or normal braces?
Normal brace.
Okay. Here what will give?
www.
www.
Dot.
Yes. Now dot inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay. Dot. And now
And then the rest of the string.
so for rest of the string, what we can do? W plus should I give or anything else? Yes.
A to Z.
Okay. In this one like this you want, right? Also
Yes.
capital will give.
Numbers also.
Yeah. And number also. Okay. What?
Hyphen,
Yes.
hyphen and equal to, these are the symbols also.
Okay. Hyphen and equal to
Hash,
hash.
slash.
All the symbols will give.
Yes.
Okay. Will it give? We'll see. Array dot find all pattern comma URL1. What do you think? Will it give? Nothing it has given. Why? What mistake we are making?
Question mark.
So we'll give question mark. Okay. What question mark will do? Correct. This is correct. But what it will do?
0 or 1. It will consider.
Yes, wait. That snippet I will get. Okay. Now you can see here. Is it visible? Yes. Now tell. What we will do next? Colon also we have given. Now this
Slash.
black slashes, two black slashes. we have.
In square bracket, we're just taking two black spaces.
Okay. In square bracket, we will get two black slashes. Okay.
Then star capital S, sorry, a slash capital S,
Star
not star, slash
Hmm.
capital S,
slash
star.
capital S. Okay.
then star.
Then star.
Star.
Okay. Now will it work? Yes, it has given us complete URL. So if we give second URL, will it work? Yes, for second also it is working. So if you don't know, like most of the time you won't be using this regex. Like in my career, like only few times I have used. And whenever like you have ChatGPT, you don't have to remember all the things. You will simply give what you want, your input and your expected output. You will get all the regex pattern. Just simply sometime what will happen, one or two characters will be missing. For that, you should know the basics because of which character it is happening. So most of the cases, ChatGPT will give you complete pattern. So you don't have to worry about all this pattern and everything. So now this pattern is working fine. So what we have to do? We have to replace this pattern with nothing. We want to replace this URL, right? We want to remove. So how will we remove? Now we have pattern, correct pattern. Yes.
Replace with zero space.
Replace with
Replace with nothing, like a zero space.
okay, empty string. So for that replacing, what we will use? That is correct. We will replace with empty string. But what method or what something will you use?
Some method.
We can use stub function.
URL first what we'll do, we'll compile this pattern. After compiling, what will happen? This pattern will convert into one object. So anywhere removing URL we can use. So R is not imported. Okay, it is there. COM compile. Okay. RE dot compile and we will give simple our pattern. So what this has created, it has created one pattern string. So now you remember sub function we saw at the beginning. What it will
Yes.
do? It will
Replace.
substitute that pattern with anything we want. So right now we just want to replace it with empty string, and then from where we want to replace, we'll give that text name. Now this URL is completely removed. Only use this, whatever the text has come, it has come. So same thing we can do with second URL also. This is Google. So all that URLs are removed. So next we will see, now we will see removing HTML tags. So for that HTML tags, I have one this tags. So consider you did web scraping and you got data like this. So we'll give it as a, or HTML text will give. So this text we have. So it is not quite readable, right? We have many tags like HTML, body, header, H1. So we want to remove all these tags. How will we remove? Same method, like using this one only, but like, yeah, same thing we have to do. We have to compile pattern, then sub. But first we have to create the pattern for this each tag. So first I will create pattern. And then re dot find all pattern comma, what is this name, HTML text. So this one is simple, right? So how will we identify each this one, each tag? Each tag is enclosed with this one, like greater than, or this sign is there, greater than, less than. In this sign it is enclosed. So we just have to identify. But one more problem is there. Here, if that tag will be closing, then this backslash will be there. So that also we have to handle. So first thing what we can do, we will give these two inside string. And then what we want to handle inside, sometimes some text will come. This body, HTML. We don't know what that text will be, right? So for that, what we can do, something will come like without this one, without this tag. So how to negate anything? So what we can give? Can we give like this? Negate this tag. What it will give? Only PP. So single it is giving. So for, if you want for multiple, what we can do here?
Star.
Yes. So now every tag is coming. So if this pattern is correct, then same method we will use. What we will do? HTML pattern equal to re dot compile pattern compile, and then we will use that sub method, right? here, remember here we are using, where here, like same method we will use. Dot sub, what we want to replace it with? Empty, like nothing we want. And in which string we want to replace? This HTML text, this one. So now we have got text. If we print this text in correct format, so now all the tags are removed. Now only we have whatever the text was there, right? So any other methods you know for handling these tags? Yes. So one library is there, Beautiful Soup, that will use for web scraping and all the things. You know that library. This one also we can use for removing all the HTML tags. Beautiful Soup. Okay. So in that, first what we'll do, we'll create one object of this one, and inside that, what we have to give? We have to give first, we have to give our text, and then which parser to use for parsing this one. So LXML parser we will give. This parser is used for parsing all the HTML or XML files. And then simply we have to give text here. So what it will do, it will parse all the HTML, and out of that only text it will return. So here you got text. So this text also you can store anywhere or you can print. So if we see this text also, it is also similar. So this one is clear.
सर
Yes, sir.
ब्युटिफुल स्वप्न अजून काय रिमूव्ह करू शकतो आपण?
Yes, yes.
HTML टॅग सोडून काही दुसरं रिमूव्ह करू शकतो का अजून?
दुसरं अजून म्हणजे
म्हणजे दुसरे काही टॅग अजून?
नाही नाही नाही, URL वगैरे नाही. हे फक्त हे जी पर्टिक्युलर XML हे आहे ते फक्त HTML पार्सिंग साठी बिल्ड केलेलं आहे. URL वगैरे काहीच रिमूव्ह नाही होणार. जसं आपण वेब स्क्रेपिंग करतो, वेब स्क्रेपिंग साठी ही लायब्ररी यूज होते. तर ही लायब्ररी मोस्टली म्हणजे HTML वगैरे टॅग्स वरती वर्क करते. याच्यावरून आपण URL किंवा इमोजीज वगैरे काहीच रिमूव्ह नाही करू शकत. फक्त ही HTML साठी यूज होते.
सर ते HTML पार्सर आणि LXML मध्ये फरक आहे?
HTML LXML HTML पार्सर आहे. पार्सरचे म्हणजे डिफरंट टाईप आहेत. हे LXML म्हणजे सगळ्यात बेटर पार्सर आहे. LXML म्हणजे XML फाईल आणि HTML दोन्हीसाठी यूज होतो. Now we will see how to handle abbreviated words or the slangs. Abbreviations or slang words. So while chatting or while doing anything, we will use some words, right? Like ASAP or any words, EOD. Like these words we will use in our daily life. As soon as possible, EOD meaning. So here I have this dictionary. In that, what they have given, mostly for Reddit and Twitter data, they have created one list of each word. So here we'll see all the words. BE4, before, like BRB, be right back. Bros means brothers. BRT, be right there. All the words they have created. So we can use this one. So I have this dictionary. So what I will do? I will get this abbreviation from here and get into one dictionary. Like dictionary, I will create. So for that, import EAST, and I will open that file with open this abbreviation.txt. So here in what do we want to do? We just only want to read, right? Read. So R will give as F and data equal to F dot read. So what we are doing here, we are reading all the text and then abbreviation dictionary we will create using that AST method, AST dot literal eval, okay, literal eval, and here we will pass our data. So here from this file we created one dictionary. So anyone remember eval function in Python? Yes.
Yes, sir.
What it will do?
If we
Consider
pass float, it will take float.
like this. If we give, what it will do? It will automatically convert this string into. It will convert this string into equation, whatever the equation is present. Like this, AST is also one one inbuilt library. With that, we can give literal eval. So what we are doing here, whatever the library I have, the dictionary I have in this text file stored. So I am just using it as it is here. Here using eval function, how we converted it into equation. So same I am doing here to convert it into dictionary. So now I have the dictionary. So what I can do, any words is coming. So I can check if that word is present in this dictionary. Then we will change it to its key, right? So how will we do that? So consider you have one word. So that word we will do lower first. So we'll get any words here. So first thing what we'll do, because here in abbreviation, you can see everything is converted into lower. So if any like caps will come like ASAP, that also should be get converted, right? So for that, first thing we will do, we will convert this word into lower. Now what we'll do, after this lower, we will check if this word as a key is present in this dictionary or not. If it is present, then what we will do? Yes. Then we will get that particular value, right? So what we will do? Here we will give one condition. If this word dot eval, word dot lower in this dictionary dot keys. So consider if we have given ASAP. So right now we will just print. What we'll do, we'll print word. So what it will give? ASAP it is giving because it is present in this dictionary. So if it is present, then what we want to do?
Its value.
Yes, we can get right this like this. Yes, we are getting now. So what we will do, if our word is present in this one, so we have to replace our word with whatever this one, right? So what we will do, we will assign this as a word. So what will happen? If that word is present in the dictionary, it will be overwritten by whatever it's this one. And else, what we will do? We don't want to do anything, so we will just pass right now. Will it work? So we'll print word also. At the end, after everything is done, we'll print. It is coming. If I give some just word, only word will come. Now in this dictionary, some of the words might not be there. If you are if you found any words that are not there, you just have to simply give that that abbreviation in lowercase, and it's this one, it's expanded form, and you can use this dictionary or anything else. Okay, so this one is clear. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So already we passed 8:30. So any questions on today's all the topics?
सर ते वर्ड जर नसेल तर कसं करायचं ॲब्रिव्हिएशन?
अब्रिव्हिएशन जर म्हणजे एखादा वर्ड तुम्ही फाउंड केला जे की तुमच्या कॉर्पस मध्ये आहे, बट त्या डिक्शनरी मध्ये नाही, तर तुम्ही अपेंड करू शकता. ती जी
Okay.
लिस्ट आहे असंच कोणीतरी क्रिएट केलेली आहे, म्हणजे एक वर्ड घेऊन
येस.
म्हणजे त्यांनी फाउंड करून. जर तुम्हाला वाटेल तर नाही येत, त्याच्यामध्ये फक्त तुम्ही अपेंड करू शकता. आणि असे
Okay.
ऑनलाईन जर फाइंड केला तर बाकी काही डिक्शनरी भेटतील तुम्हाला अशाच, जसं आता
Okay.
आपण बघितलंय त्या टाइप मध्ये. पण त्याच्यामध्ये पण सगळ्याच व्हॅल्यू असतील असं नाही. सो या जे व्हॅल्यू आहेत मोस्टली ट्विटर आणि रेडिट अशा सोशल मीडिया टाईपच्या डेटासाठी युज केलेला आहे. पण जेव्हा तुम्ही चॅट वगैरे वरती कराल तर वेगळे अब्रिव्हिएशन येऊ शकतात.
येस.
Yeah.
तर ते आपण अपेंड करू शकतो.
येस करेक्ट, त्या डिक्शनरी मध्ये आपण करू शकतो. सो त्या सगळ्या फाईल्स आणि ही आजची पण फाईल मी शेअर करेल ग्रुपवरती.
ओके ओके सर.
एनी क्वेश्चन्स? If no question, then we will stop here. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.